Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Deadlight Director's Cut for the PS4. Deadlight is a 2.5D side-scrolling horror game with platforming elements developed by Takeda Works. You play as Randall, a survivor in Seattle trying to stay alive amidst a zombie apocalypse. The Director's Cut features a new survival game mode, and the story is told through cinematic cutscenes that have a graphic novel style. And in general, the game is very dark, moody and atmospheric. So what is the game like to play? Well, the controls are simple to learn and very responsive. You can interact with objects, you can jump or taunt your enemies to lure them in. You can use melee attacks or ranged weapons. You can utilize car alarms to draw in zombies, and lots of puzzles require you to interact or adapt with different environmental elements. You have health and stamina, and every action in the game depletes the stamina bar, so you have to consider this when taking on large groups of enemies or climbing over long distances. There are a wide variety of weapons to use, and you can find them as you progress through the game, and these include like fire axes, handguns and more advanced weapons. The levels are well designed, and each of them feels a little bit different from the last. There are complex platforming sections that require perfect timing. You have combat heavy moments with zombies or raiders, and there is also the odd puzzle here and there. The zombies are all fairly standard. They're not as varied in other games, but there are a few variations and they are everywhere, so it does keep you honest. The most dangerous enemies you encounter though are humans, and some of these will be armed, and that makes for a whole new challenge. The extra content includes a variety of unlockable concept art, handheld retro games and a scrapbook which documents your journey. The one major addition to the Director's Cut though is survival mode, which for me is almost as enjoyable as the main campaign. It's a great way to blow off some steam if you're stuck in the main campaign, and I just really enjoyed it gets you very good at dealing with stressful situations in the game when there's lots of zombies coming from different angles. Really good fun. Visually, it's a side scroller with 2.5D graphics, I guess, as in things in the distance will become part of the foreground where Randall has to deal with them. The environments are very dark, very foreboding, and it conveys that kind of post-apocalyptic vision very well. You really feel like you're in a bleak, abandoned world full of terror. The lighting is excellent, and for the most part it really feels like a sort of a zombie version of a film noir. The musical score has really atmospheric and dark undertones. The sound effects and the in-game ambience all add to the overall atmosphere and immersion. And finally, on the sound, the voiceover work for the main character is excellent and some of the best I've heard in an indie title. Okay, what's good and what's bad? What's good? It's a thoroughly enjoyable adventure. The game has a great atmosphere. The graphics and audio are top notch. The game is varied and interesting, and the new survival mode is great for a quick session. What's bad? The game is a little bit short and there isn't any co-op mode, which might have been a pretty good fun to be honest. So what's the verdict? Deadlight Director's Cut is a very good indie title with an interesting narrative, good controls and a believable world, and it's just a very enjoyable game to play. It may be short-lived, but the survival mode does add a bit more gameplay, and if you're a side-scrolling platform combat game fan, this is a game I would recommend you take a look at. Personally, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I played it, completed it, I didn't play it again for a long time, but when I did come back to it, it felt fresh and I enjoyed it again, so it's not something you'll play for that long, but it will be enjoyable. So my score for Deadlight Director's Cut is 8 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is Photography Gamer, signing off. Thank you.